Hey guys, so I'm just starting off with deep conditioned hair. I actually slept with the deep conditioner in overnight, and I braided my hair in these two ponytails and wore it in a low bun for work. So technically this conditioner has been sitting on my hair for 10 hours or more because I left it in all day. Now that my braids are out, I'm just observing how my hair feels before I rinse it out. Now the deep conditioner is all rinsed out. This week I used the Shea Moisture Protein Powder Treatment, and I'm just showing you the products I'm going to be using, which is the Miss Jessie's Spiralicious Styling Gel and the Wild Growth Oil that you just saw. But first I'm going to spray this Black Vanilla Leave-In Conditioner by Carol's Daughter. I don't use this to condition my hair since it's so lightweight. Instead I use it to infuse my hair with some vitamins because it does have some vitamin B5, so it acts as a nice primer before I put the rest of my product in. Next, I like to separate my hair into workable sections so I make sure I get the products on each strand. I was surprised at how liquidy this gel was because I never worked with a liquid gel before, and the application was very messy. As you can see, I like to use the praying hands method at times to smooth the product directly onto my hair. Because Miss Jessie's styling gel was so liquidy, I just applied it directly to my hair instead of onto my hands first. By smoothing and grouping my hair together, I'm able to clump my curls better. So even though my hair is already sectioned, I just like to pull apart even smaller sections just to make sure the product is evenly distributed. I like to go back and add even more product just because having my hair saturated makes my wash and goes last longer. What I'm doing here, I wouldn't call the praying hands method or the raking method. I'm just smoothing strands of my hair to further isolate my curls. Since my roots tend to get frizzy fast, I'm just smoothing it out with my hands flat. I like to gently massage the product in so I don't disturb the curls. Whenever I have some extra time, I like to shingle my hair in the front, or in other words, just loosely twirl the hair, and this adds just a little bit more definition. So I'm really going in with this product just because I can't imagine liquid really holding my hair. So finishing up on this side, I'm just going to do the next side off camera, but doing the same exact thing. Now I'm showing you how my hair looks now that all the product is saturated into my hair, but in real life you really don't want to touch your hair because that's just going to disturb the pattern. So at this point I was able to see how easily the liquid gel saturated my hair, but to be honest, I was really nervous about how it was going to turn out because I usually use heavyweight products on my hair to really weigh it down. This is the blow dryer I normally use to deep condition my hair, but because I'm styling my hair at night and it's wet, I just sit under this for about 20 to 30 minutes to make sure it's a little bit more dry. After taking it off, it's about 50 to 70% dry, and if this was the daytime, I would just leave it like this and let it air dry throughout the day, but since I'm going to bed, I'll show you my nighttime routine. So first I take my damp to dry hair and I section it in the back down the middle, then I gently gather it in a ponytail. I only do 2 loops because you want to barely touch your hair at this point because it's not fully dry, so you have the most potential to create frizz. Having my hair in ponytails is going to evenly stretch my hair and preserve it overnight. This is the next morning and I'm gently taking it out and shaking it because I really don't want to touch it, so shaking it is the best way for me to style it. So I know I said you shouldn't touch it and you shouldn't, but for you guys I'm giving it a crunch test, and this gel does not have my hair feeling crunchy. It's very touchable. Next I like to hydrate it with the leave-in to avoid breakage. And lastly, I'm adding this wild growth oil to my scalp on dry hair so it can absorb directly like a dry sponge. I do this not to moisturize my hair, but to give it nutrients since oil has a lot of growth stimulating properties. Overall, I like the results because my hair feels touchable and the hold feels like it'll last me a few days. However, this gel did leave me with a lot of flakes. It might be because I used too much, but I had to because it's a liquid and for my hair I need the hold. If you have looser hair, you probably wouldn't have that problem. What it did do for my hair was isolate my curls